What's going on, Fansplash fans? It's Jesse Swift, and I just got out of seeing Pet Sematary, the newest Stephen King reboot, following the new incarnation of It. And I was really looking forward to this movie. I've recently started appreciating horror movies of the good variety. And the trailers for this looked good, and I could tell from the trailers that they were going to tweak a couple things and not do an absolute shot-for-shot remake. And no spoilers here, so in case you haven't read the book or you haven't watched the original movie, I will try not to ruin anything. But I will say in advance right now, if you haven't watched a lot of trailers, don't. Unfortunately, I feel like this movie spoils 80% of the film in the trailers, so please avoid it if you can. That being said, there's still a couple surprises that got me. I appreciate that. To me, it's not so much that I jumped during this movie, but the scares and the creepy factor made me kind of just cringe. Like, it was a lot of uncomfortable or a lot of just unsettling, or they really relished in their moments of silence. Sometimes it's just a glance between two characters or a glance between something unnatural and one of the main characters. But I think all the actors did really great, and that is including the child actors, were creepy when need be. And you felt the loss of the characters, not saying who dies or what, but if you know the premise of Pet Sematary at all, it's about coming back, and sometimes dead is better. And if you didn't know that much, you're really in the dark. So I don't want to get into plot details too much, but I saw the movie with two people. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody was cringing at the same parts. Everyone jumped at the same parts. Do I think it's an improvement from the original? I do, but on the same hand, I suggest that everyone goes and watches the original because there's several homages in this movie, and there's several times where they play with your emotions if you've seen the first one. Like, you think something's about to happen, they go, nah, not here. It's got to be here, and they kind of get you with that, and that's fun. It really doesn't detract from the movie if you haven't seen the other ones, but it screws with your head more if you have seen the original. I thought it was good quality entertainment, good horror. They changed several things that I think were worth changing, and I think this movie's worth remaking. The last time it was done was in the 80s, and that's 30 years ago or so. So why not make another one? It's time. I recommend seeing it if you are a fan of horror, if you're a fan of thrillers, whether they be psychological or... This movie's not overly gory. I was told that it was extremely violent, surprisingly violent, and I didn't know it was going to be rated R, and I went and saw it, and I'm like, it's not that bad. I watched Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's not that bad. So, yeah, this is my recommendation. Go see it. I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10, which is quite enjoyable. All right, let me know what you guys think, and if you saw it, leave your reactions down below. And if you didn't like it, do the same thing. Make sure to like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And also mouse punch the little bell icon so that you can get alert notifications whenever we upload something on the channel. Thank you very much for stopping by on this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Sometimes dead is better.